All right, guys. Oh, I forgot to look on printables. We were talking about the rails for an FTDX10, and here is something here. These are different. It says it has a dovetail. What I'm seeing here in this picture, I can see more than one thing here. These aren't quite what you would want, but I don't know why, but I'm not seeing the rest of it. So I think, what are these ones? The 991A rails would fit. These are also strange and incomplete. So let's see if there's anything else on here. I just typed in yaesu. We'll end up with a lot of stuff. I did find a set of rails for the 991 that are a little bit better on whatchamacallit, thingiverse. Let's see here. I'm probably gonna have to design some rails for the 710. Because you're probably not going to find something out there. And then here's some that I uploaded. This is my design here of redesigning these. I just took them and changed them a little bit, and I also made sure they were one piece. You won't be able to print these on an Ender 3. You actually really should print these 100% infill, but you don't have to. Let's see. These are really weird ones. Kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, not too bad, I guess. Anyway, I definitely like those other ones better. What the hell? I guess that's kind of cool. I had thought about printing something like that before, too. That kind of stuff's really hard to print. There's so many things that can go wrong when you're trying to print something like that. Really a difficult print. Yeah, you're gonna have to print a lot of support to do that. These are cool radios if you could ever find one of these in good shape. Usually the VFO knob is really, really loose. Yeah, the FT100. That's like 706, basically. It's got all the same stuff. I've never seen these either. These are nice. I think these are cool. I like these. In fact, I think I like these better than the other kind. They make more sense to me. Less curves and bends in them. I might have to print these myself. I need to replace my 891 too. It's got an SWR meter problem. I just have somebody else tell me that they had the same problem with theirs. Let me go and download these. These will take ages to print, but we'll just go ahead and download them. And then usually you have to mirror your file to print the other side, unless they're identical. Here's another one. What is this one? 891 radio and FC50 tuner rails for small printers. What this is meaning is that you can print these piece by piece. This is another style of rail. Let's see. These are more similar to the first ones. A lot of people have remixed these. So these are a remix from whatever this is. Yeah, it's a remix from these. Anyway, this is the number one reason I got a 3D printer, was to do this kind of stuff. So I had to learn how to 3D print. And it's been fun. What are these? What do we got here, guys? I think these look like these might be the ones. Let's see. So if it fits the 991A, I believe it fits the FTDX10 automatically. Okay. They can be printed 2-piece. Which isn't a big deal. Just doesn't look as nice if you pay attention to it, but these I probably would take this design and work with it. And add in the middle. The reason that they leave the middle empty is because they don't want to print as much material. Okay, let's see what else we got here. So these, I could probably work around them and add the lip that needs to go over there like the other ones. I can probably do that. Oh, okay, cool. They even printed a dowel. Okay. So that one has potential to be modified to something that I want to do. How old is this? When was this uploaded? You should give me a date that this was uploaded. It's not saying anything. June 3rd, 2024. I'm not really sure if that was on there last time I looked. Here's some other types of rails. Good Lord, there wasn't this many on here when I started to come up with ones. Wow. All right, well, anyway, if you go on printables, just type in yaesu. You'll find most of this stuff. That's all I did was type in yaesu, printables. So I will try to, in the next couple of days, start working on some of this stuff.